It's just civilian.
See, that's written on Fort Jackson Station.
They just use it for training National Guards in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
No building, or very few buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And 5-man camps.
Everybody.
And Hunter did build some tar paper barracks.
Mm-hmm.
This is when he first went in service.
From basic training.
Well, Ray, he had better get.
Where were y'all camped while you were in England before the invasion?
We're on the west coast town of Butte part of the time.
Mm-hmm.
The Isle of Wight part of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this book I'll send you has something about
That's
Isle of
first
Wight.
ready to go,
We
went in service.
trained some in Fort Pierce, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I think this book has something about it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Rudder's Rangers has something about Fort Pierce.
Picture of the screen at the memorial. We were able to pull up just that one page of his service record there. That's all that you could find about him. But most of it had just been entered in by submissions. So there were tons of people that you couldn't find in there. You just had to send something in. And that's all that was submitted on him. But they did have that much of it. Huh?
Just a picture of his cross at Britain.
Basically, yeah. Just his rank, his serial number, that he was KIA, the date on it, and then had a picture of his grave at St. James Cemetery, and that was it. But somebody had at least sent that much into him, you know. Now Porter's was relatively complete. He had submitted his own because it said submitted by Porter Culver, so he had sent his own information into him. But it had it pretty straight up.
Porters are there?
Porter, that's Tim.
Tim.
Tim. Oh, don't call him Porter.
I know he's not Porter, but you know, but
We
it's
had
still
an
listed
uncle
on
I
the
knew you had an
Porter.
older Porter. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Vera was, that's the reason
He got struck
we
by
went to
lightning.
the cemetery that
Yeah.
day with Katie and Ollie. I didn't.
But Uncle Floyd called him
Tiny Tim. I know Willard talked about him going to the movie one time, and when the big old whatever it is, wow.
Hey, I'm going. I don't
Do we
know.
have any idea how they found his body to take it to that cemetery?
I know Graves Registration handled all that stuff, but I don't know how in place it was by that point because they had to sort of
Do you
learn
know
all that
anything
by.
about that, Mr. Burnett? How that?
No, he wouldn't.
How they
The
did
last
that?
time I saw him, he had managed to be off on the ground of the boat, of the truck. He was laying on the ground behind that truck. I don't know if the German picked him up, did something with him or what.
I just wonder how we know that they found his body and took him to that.
You don't
They
know
don't-
that.
Yeah.
Well,
Just have
if
to-
they-
On
you
faith,
just
pretty
know
much.
They go by their dog
But
tags
yeah,
and
the
all
Graves
that.
Registration, whenever they'd finally secure an area, would send guys through. Mostly, from what I understand, they're mostly black soldiers because they were non-combat, and then they'd sort them. They'd have 2 dog tags. Did y'all not always have 2? And they'd take one, make sure one was with the body, and that one got processed somehow, and then they would. Sometimes they'd already have been buried and they had to dig them back up and then reinter
But
them.
having been taken prisoner, they not have taken everything away from you personally. You know, the family, y'all never got class
We
ring,
not getting
dog
anything.
tag,
We
watch,
get-
billfold, nothing back. So
Yeah,
don't
they
you guess
took our
when they-
watches and
when they were
had
taken
jewelry
prisoner,
that-
they probably took everything away from them.
But they left your dog tag with you? Do you
Well,
remember?
they left,
They
I
had-
believe I don't think they took her dog tag.
No, I think you would have to have an ID on you if anything happened to you.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking
No,
about
when
when they
you're
took them
prisoner,
Whenever they were
prisoner.
stripping
Oh,
them,
They can take whatever they
They took
want.
everything.
Oh, I
looting
don't know.
them.
That's a
Yeah, I didn't know he was talking about prison.
souvenir. Yeah.
Well, from what I understood, once you ever finally got into their hands and got sent to a camp, the Germans would issue them their own little ID tags anyway, you know. But that's after you were already well in custody and in a
Well, my
camp
grandmother
somewhere,
had-
you know.
She had 2 sons.
Well, I remember
and-
taking my watch. They took it off my arm themselves. Of course, I was laying on the ground. So couldn't get up and do anything about it. So.
Right.
The
Well,
boys
did
had,
you not escape
He did.
Did you escape?
Yes,
didn't
ma'am.
you?
He did.
That's what I thought, yeah.
That,
A few
that's
days
before
later.
escape.
Yeah, right, I understand that.
So you didn't have your dog tags when you escaped? Or did you?
Yeah, as far as I know, I
You
have them.
still had them?
The French may have taken away from, I believe the French took it from me.
Really?
Because they wouldn't wanna let the Germans find the owner.
Yeah.
Underground, yeah. Well, my uncle sent lots of pictures to my granny, or one of them did, the other one never talks about it till this day. He don't talk about it, the other would talk all day. And they were in both horrid conditions, not together, but in horrible situations. And he took a lot of pictures and sent a lot home, and that scrapbook was off limits to us. Till we were great big kids. It showed burial in mass with a bulldozer, trenches, and so how could you know you were gonna get your person?
Who's got those now?
Who
Anyway?
has these? Well, at least they have them there where, you know, got his,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, it's
As a
just a
memorial.
memorial thing anyway,
a
Right.
in memory of.
That's right.
But, you know, that's the reason so many people decided, like, after 9 months, they wouldn't have got him back, you know, and it started the grief all over the problem.
If there's any of that stuff any of y'all don't have, we can always try to
I
get
don't
copies
have
of it.
these.
I thought
Yeah,
I
I
had
don't
copies
have-
for
I love
everybody,
one.
but I may
I
not
love
have.
One thing that made me wonder was, you know, in here there are a lot of really good pictures, and one
I
is
wish-
where they,
I wish Brent had some of
at,
those.
at the point they buried someone right there and had his gun
Clearly
sticking
enough
out from
of
his
those
thing on it, but they,
I don't know.
his fellow
It
Oh,
looked-
those
soldiers.
telegrams come out,
Buried
they're
in
good
there,
and
right.
clear.
They'd be-
The
And I've not
letters,
seen those.
I'd like
What
to
are
get
they?
too, but I don't know if they're dark enough. They